Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your libertarian car guy, and I'm going to do a little walk around here of this 2015 Nissan Sentra. The car was updated for the 2013 model year, and it's pretty much a carryover for 2015. And it's morphed from being kind of a sporty sedan to being sort of an inexpensive alternative to, in particular, the new and growing ranks of crossover SUVs. I reviewed that Honda HR-V right there last week, and the review is up at epautos.com. And interestingly, though this is a smaller vehicle overall, significantly smaller in terms of its overall footprint, and if you look at it, the length and everything, it actually has more room in the back. Of course, it has much more cargo room by dint of being a crossover and having the hatchback. It's got about 50 cubic feet of total cargo space versus about 15 because of the conventional sedan-style trunk. I was reading an article the other day on Automotive News about the collapse of the sedan market. Popular models like the Camry and its rival, the Accord, and just generally across the line, sedans are kind of losing their luster, and part of the reason for that is people want the additional interior space and versatility of cars like these crossovers. The thing that the Sentra does offer as an inducement over something like that is the price. This thing you can buy for just a little bit over 16,000 bucks for the base trim, whereas this one starts at just about $20,000. So it's a significant price difference. Let's have a look at the inside, and we'll take her for a little ride too. And it's a perfectly unobjectionable car. There's nothing hateful about it. It's a good little A to B transportation appliance. But boy, it has absolutely no guts, I will tell you that. With this CVT automatic, I had a hard time getting it to crest 90 miles an hour, and that's with that's with pedal to the metal and ample time. I'll show you what I mean here as we get going. These things are really tuned for fuel economy, and fuel economy is pretty decent. If you look at the main gauge cluster, I've been running this thing pretty hard, and my average is 31, and that's pretty solid. That's an average. You can probably do better if you don't drive like I do. All right, let me get lined up here for takeoff, and I'll show you just what I mean about the lack of balls. Here we go. All right, that's floored. I'm giving it a rush. She's got coming, and you can hear the CVT squeal. See how the tack just kind of holds there? Oh, we're at 6,000 squeal. There's 60 miles an hour. Oh, and all of that. It took all of that to barely get over 60 miles an hour, and that was full throttle. Now, when you're off the gas, it's nice and quiet, and because of the direct mechanical connection of the CVT automatic, it's very efficient. There's no loss or slippage through a hydraulic or fluid connection, which is the main issue with an automatic transmission, and that's why they're going to these CVTs. But I'll bet you that you can get a really good deal on one of these things right now, and it's not because it's a bad vehicle again. The same is true of Camry and Accord. They're just kind of sitting there. Overall, the car market is actually doing pretty well, but the majority of the sales, the traffic, is in the crossover segment. That's where the money is right now. So anyway, the full review will be up shortly at epautos.com, and I've already got the review of the HR-V up there if you're interested in that, and one of its rivals, the 2016 Fiat 500X, which I hope you'll take a moment to read and let me know what you think of. And again, thanks for viewing, and we'll catch up with you on the flip-flop.